Retail businesses underground in the city's subway system are failing, and those who are still in business say that they're struggling to keep their doors open. CBS 2's Dave Carlin.
So once upon a time, the subway was a happy place where you could get everything from a coffee to a haircut. But rampant crime has turned this place into a military occupation zone, making it a terrible location to try and run a business. Which is why every store down here, if it's not closed already, it's living on borrowed time.
Sad-looking storefronts here underground, where you could once grab a slice or a newspaper. Of 195 retail spaces in the subways, only 52 of them are open for business, a vacancy rate of nearly 75%.
Mayor Adams says the subway system is averaging about 6 felonies every day. He wants those statistics to improve, which is why he is implementing longer work shifts for officers.
It does seem like more and more spaces are closing.
Something is happening, and for a reason.
Because they can't make the rent, and we're just not getting enough foot traffic.
The victim, a 26-year-old man who says he never saw it coming. He was the victim of a random attack.
While crime in the city overall is down, the start of the year has seen a spike in the subways, and the governor says it's giving riders anxiety.
Ridership is down. I've definitely noticed it. While everyone touts that ridership is back up, I see numbers day by day.
Police recovered a shell casing near the turnstile, and even though no one was injured, subway riders in this neighborhood are asking one more time for this.
I think one of the things we need is more visible police officers.
Down in the subway, all you'll find are empty storefronts and struggling businesses. And although some people are saying that the problems down there are due to changing times and remote work, nobody wants to admit that crime has a lot to do with why nobody wants to try and sell anything down there. In fact, the chaos underground is so bad that at the start of this year, the governor called in the National Guard to patrol the subway. Because our criminals are so heavily armed and dangerous, only the presence of an occupying military force has the potential to stop them. And at the exact same time, the mayor called in New York's finest, the NYPD, to conduct bag checks, ride trains, and patrol subway entrances, arresting fare evaders. Which has been effective, but it hasn't been enough to bring back all of the businesses that used to exist underground, probably because these security measures are temporary. By 10:30, the police move off to fight crime somewhere else, and the National Guard are not at every single subway station, which means criminals can just go around them if they really want to ride the train today. But you know what else might make it tough to run a business down here? Rampant shoplifting. Oh yes, in fact, New York is home to a $4.4 billion shoplifting industry, all related to the sale of stolen goods. In fact, if you were to try to take this CVS, which right now is full of progressive plexiglass, locking up pretty much every single product in the store, and try to run it below ground where there are even more criminals in an even smaller, tighter space, they would have even more problems. Which brings us to the real reason 75% of the stores down here have closed. It's because what